All right, Libra. Hi, this is EEB Tarot. That's 2 E's and a B Tarot. I'm going to be reading for April and May. All the other readings have been for the month of April. With the first, I did 3 cards for the first half, 3 cards for the second half, and then 3 cards for you, Libra, to celebrate or release for the month of April. But with you guys and Gemini's video that I'm going to post as well, it's late. Mostly because, Libra, I did your video already, and it wasn't until I got to the end of the video that it said that there was no more storage. So it, for like 70% of the video, nothing was recording. It today drained me. It took me, I had to take time. I was like, anyway, so to make up for it, I am going to go basically all the signs that I've done, because like I said, once I finish you guys and Gemini, I'm going to do love readings, but I'm going to go in the reverse order of the previous videos I posted. So whatever was first is last, and whatever was last is first, kind of thing. I don't know. I couldn't really pick up on the energy when I was doing you guys pre-shuffle, Libra, but so the last reading that I did that didn't get uploaded spoke to a divorce. I don't know. Maybe the video didn't upload because that wasn't the energy that needed to be addressed. And a completely different energy will come out in this reading. I don't know. But it did speak to a divorce. Also something with your ankle. Also something with, like, if you guys are having like maybe arthritis or issue with your ankles, or some sort of like you sprained it or something. And I believe it was, what was something, I can't remember if it was you or another sign that I did, maybe Virgo, that had issues with their stomach or something. But okay, let's go ahead and start the reading. So I'm going to do the last 2 weeks of April and the first 2 weeks of May for you, Libra. Can I have 3 cards for Libra for the last 2 weeks of April? 3 cards for Libra for the last 2 weeks of April. Let's say, what the hell? What the helly? Okay, 1 more card for Libra. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Did y'all see that? I should have showed it to you. 5 of Pentacles was poking at the top, but because of my instinctive was to push the card, the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So for the last 2 weeks of April, Libra. Also, you might be seeing repeated 9s because I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really get anything off of when I was doing your pre-shuffle, but I forgot I did like the song kept popping up in my head. 9.99. Are you out of your mind? Trying to chew outlet. Ow. You know, I don't know if y'all have that commercial. I haven't heard it in years, but I think China Shoe Outlet is still around. But I don't know, like, how far the chain goes. I don't know if it's like a only part of the map kind of thing, only part of the world. I don't know. Anyway. 3 of Wands in the upright, 2 of Wands in the reverse, and the Hangman in the reverse. Hangman is major for Pisces. there's something, and there's and see, that's so funny. Maybe the last reading was a message that still resonates, because the first, with your last reading, it spoke to a divorce, and you were still kind of waiting on a decision, like for the cycle to finish closing out, but it basically was already set. It was just a matter of allowing things to organically cycle through. And this kind of feels like that too, where there's a situation where you something is coming in for you, like the end result of something is coming in, but either the decision is out of your hands, like I said with the divorce, like maybe you're just waiting on a judge to sign off kind of situation, or something has come in based on your lack of decision making. The Hangman in reverse also suggests that you so the Hangman goes onto the tree of knowledge to gain more understanding, a greater perspective, a deeper insight, to see other get just greater knowledge, right? But with the Hangman in reverse, I'm kind of getting like there's no greater knowledge to be gained. Like everything that is needed to be done in terms of your thought processing has been accomplished. I don't really take the Hangman as a negative, especially with the sun at the bottom of the deck. It seems like you're just like you're in a space where you're on to new ventures, and you're the new thing that's the previous cycle closing out. Again, this is just what I'm getting instinctively off the cards. It's not like I see like the Wheel of Fortune here, but with the three of Wands, that's your ship's coming in kind of situation, but it feels like it's happening because some other significant event has now run its course. That's the last 2 weeks of April for you. I think I'm gonna shuffle this. The last 2 weeks of April, Libra. Sevens might also be significant. You might be seeing repeated nines, repeated sevens. I was gonna shuffle again. I will. The last 2 weeks, you might also be seeing repeated threes. Last 2 weeks of, why do I keep doing that? It's because I was used to doing the other readings. The first 2 weeks of May for Libra. First 2 weeks of May for Libra. First 2 weeks of May. 3 cards. And look, I'm not taking it because look how thick that is. But didn't I just say Wheel of Fortune? I don't see it. But there it is. Look. It flipped. Like, look at how my hand positioned. I caught it. I'm going to flip it back over. But that was just confirmation. 3 cards for the first 2 weeks of May for Libra. 3 cards for the first 2 weeks of May. One more. Yep. King of Swords. Bottom of the deck. Yep. Libra. I'm gonna get, what's the 7 of Wands? What's the Seven of Wands? What's the Ten of Swords in reverse? Ten of Swords in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Hangman in reverse. Libra, I feel like, I definitely feel like the divorce thing is still very relevant in this reading. And it feels like, Libra, that the person that you're married to, or that you're divorcing from, Empress energy, or waiting on whatever resolution from this union, it doesn't feel like the Empress or the feminine, the divine feminine, or whomever it is you're connected to, male or female, just the feminine, the more feminine energy of the union, doesn't want it, or you're feeling like they're like, it's a battle, like it's a problem, like it's always like the energy is not, like it's not easy to breathe, you know what I mean? Like it's tense with them. And that it seems like there's resentment or hurt feelings that's keeping, maybe that's what's keeping, like, you know, when I said like the judge, you're just waiting on the judge to sign. Maybe it's not necessarily you're just waiting on, for some of you it could be, but it's like, it's also you're waiting on them to sign, or them to, like, but because they're still so stuck in whatever is bothering them. It's like, what's that word? Meandering, whatever. Like it's like, is it belaboring? I don't know. Am I making up words here? It feels like it's like just dragging it or making it more, you know what I mean? But it could be, maybe parts of them want to still have this union, but I think that your mind is made up that this dynamic is no longer what you're interested in. Some of them also may try to, you know how they say like, if you've had like a family with somebody or kids with somebody and then you guys go your separate ways, they always kind of got that free pass to come back for like some Ace of Wands action. I don't know. It ain't everybody. It ain't everybody. You know what I mean? That subscribes to that, but some may. And this may be a situation where they looking just to be Ace of Wand. I don't know. Maybe that was confirmation. My cat just came in and meowing. But it seems like you just want to. Oh my goodness. It seems like you just want to, Libra. Eight of Pentacles. get through this, man. What we got to do, but in a very Libra balance scales kind of way. Like I'll do what's fair. I'll do what's fair, but also I'm focused on me and my 3 of Wands. And it seems like if you guys get to a place where you're like, okay, everybody getting what they supposed to be getting, let's move forward in this, then it's like, then it's a new thing. Then it's a new thing. And it feels kind of like, you're like, you know what? I'm done. 2 of Wands to the 8 of Wands. 2 of Wands in reverse to the 8 of Wands. I'm done making new compromises for every new thing this situation brings to the table. Like, we're not coming up with new things to discuss. Whatever's on the table is what's on the table, and we're done with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, we just figured out who gets this property or how much support is for this and confirmation. I want to say the candle when in my last with the reading with you guys that went out, it might have been Virgo. Check out Virgo reading because that keeps coming to my mind. But my candle just went out, so it's like you're done, lights out, it's over. I'm no more. Look, we're finished with talking about this. Let's just get action. I want action. I don't want any more decisions. I want and let's close this out. But it felt like before that this was coming to a close, but now it feels like, again, maybe something came up where we were like, you know how if anybody in situations where you're fortunate enough to be able to purchase a home, and it's like you went to the closing table and you went through all these inspections and all this and all that, and then when you get to the closing table, it's like one little thing can throw the whole deal, right? And it's like it kind of gives that a little bit. I don't know. Three cards that, is this upside down? 3 cards that Libra can celebrate for or release for the month of April into May. Is this upside down? 3 cards that Libra can celebrate last 2 weeks of April, first 2 weeks of May. Now, if judgment come out, Libra, if judgment come out for stuff you can celebrate, then this is coming together, okay? You're gonna get what you're looking for. What was this? Ah! None of these was yours. These was already here. Celebrate or release for Libra. Celebrate and release 3 cards. Celebrate and release 3 cards, Libra. 3 cards. One more, Libra. The Fool at the bottom of the deck. I don't know, Page of Wands kind of sideways. Libra, I'm eager to do your love reading. That's going to be up as soon as I finish Gemini's April into May reading. But releasing indecision, releasing Libra, the Eight of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands sideways, Two of Swords in reverse. Did I say Ace of Cups or Eight of Cups? I meant Eight of Cups if I didn't say that. Release doubt and the unspoken pressures and obligations you place on yourself to stay stagnant or stuck in something that requires action, requires movement. Celebrate doing things in a time that's healthiest and most natural for you. And know that when you're ready and when the situation is divinely orchestrated for the greater good, you'll look up and you'll already be in the start you were waiting for, the new start. Celebrate looking towards new beginnings with a lighter energy. This is a very, I don't know, and Libra, I didn't see you come up in this reading in the ways that I would like. Interesting. We'll be back for a more in-depth reading about specific things, to try to kind of peel back the layers of this. This is just the overview, but if it resonated at all, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know. Until next reading, Libra, remember that patience has a purpose. And just continue focusing on all the things that just keep living in your Eight of Pentacles. Like, focus on the things that you need to do for you, and the rest will just naturally take shape. Just make sure it's from a place of positivity. The Three of Swords is necessary, but not, it's not the whole story. Whether on the giving end or receiving end, it's never the whole story. So just keep writing it. All right, Libra, till next reading.